imagine, it's 1978. You're about 7 years old. You're a farmer, a Polish farmer, and you're traveling after a appointment you had, right? And you notice that there's these two beings up the street that you're coming up to. Now, you're not paying much mind because you're just thinking that it's just regular two people walking up the street, right? And as you get closer, you notice that they're green and they both have like a one outfit and like a leather outfit almost, right? And as you come up to them, they come to the side of your cart and they decide to come sit in your cart, right? Now, you're kind of weirded out because they look kind of odd, right? Because you notice that they're green and their heads are really big and they're about 5 foot tall. Now, that being said, they direct you, hey, go to this craft over here. So you come up to this craft and it's this object in the sky that's completely smooth, right? And you come up to it and one stays next to your carriage, okay? And the other one walks with you to the ship, right? And as they walk to you through the ship, they tell you to get on this like almost lever thing. They bring you up, you go inside the ship, and there's a few more of those beans in the ship, right? So at this point, you're like, okay, everything's been cool so far, right? They advise you, hey, take off your clothes. So you take off your clothes to your underwear, right? Then you're like, hey, take off your underwear. So at this time, you're a little hesitant, right? So just got a little PDD on you, right? But at that point, take off your underwear. They seem like they do an examination on you, okay? And as they do the examination, they open your mouth. They check inside, and then that's it. Put your clothes back on. And while all this is going on and you bend over to pull up your pants, you notice the floor around you, right? And you can see these little eyeballs looking at you, blinking. And you look at it. Next thing you know, you notice the whole floor. The whole floor, underneath the floor, just underneath, is a whole bunch of ravens, blackbirds, just seemingly looking right back at you. That is wild. Can you imagine that? Just using the animals or ravens to go out and do reconnaissance or check on without being noticed birds? Let's think about that. Like, we have people talking about these bird theories of robotic birds and stuff. What if that's not far from the truth? That they're using these beings, these birds, as basically surveyors. That gives a whole different odyssey. I've never heard of something like that, right? So, you pull up your pants. You're weirded out because it's like, why do you have a whole bunch of black birds in your vehicle, right? All the walls are very smooth, right? And then they offer you food. They offer you food, right? Like, hey, we just seen you naked. We just did a test on you. Do you want some food? Looks like you're hungry, right? Give you a piece of type of bread, right? You taste it and you notice it's very, very sweet. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. You get off the aircraft, come back down, and you're going back to your ride, your horse and carriage, basically. And you notice outside of the craft, right? Because at this point, you're starting to realize it's starting to come to you. You're starting to realize things. You're starting to notice things, right? The odyssey is starting to sink in, right? So you notice the craft is completely smooth. It looks like a van, completely smooth, like a bus per se, right? There's like 4 rods, one on each end of the ship, right? Thin, very thin. And here's the thing. That incident happens, right? In Poland, okay? There were other witnesses in the field of the farm that it was taking place. Two kids of their farm, that was their farm. They noticed this craft, and they seen an old man walking with a little guy, and gets brung into the craft and taken out. The little kids tell their parents. The parents thought they were joking. They came out. They seen that too. They thought it was odd. Thing is, the parents never came out to look. Only the kids knew about this. They try to get their parents to come out and look. Adults, listen to your kids. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy in itself. Not to be the only witness to your alien encounter abduction, right? Very remarkable. The guy's name is Ron Warowski. He's a Polish guy. I'm messing his name up. Here's his image. Here's the title. And they even made a monument. Check out this monument. Doesn't this look like the cube? And like in Star Trek, like, man, it's the cube. The Star Trek is telling us a lot of things, guys. A lot of things. Tell me what you guys think about this story.